I hope everybody can hear us because I haven't checked anything. We ain't done a live in so daggone long.
Not here. Might just be us talking to each other tonight.
That's okay. I don't mind talking to you.
Liar. Want a piece of popcorn?
No, I'm good.
So I brought the popcorn for the show.
There's Pete.
Hi, Pete. I brought popcorn for the show tonight.
I brought a shirt.
I have a shirt too.
What's going on, Ernest?
Hey, John. Look, Junkyard's on there.
Junkyard,
hey, Junkyard.
what's happening? Oh, look, there's Special Joey.
Joey. Don't ever come see us no more.
Short Ridge, what's happening, man?
See, Pete's got chips. I got popcorn. This is my dinner.
Hey, there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can you guys hear us good and everything?
Hey, Catherine.
So, yeah, we haven't done a live stream in a coon's age. Holy cow.
Not of our own. We've been on everybody else's live streams or at their houses or whatever, but not in the shop. Hey, you hung up hummingbirds.
Yes, we have a very special hummingbird hanging up.
Guess what was on Instagram today?
What's that?
Hummingbirds. Ha!
Really?
We was mentioned.
I don't even see my own Instagram. Ain't that terrible?
You should get on there more often. Just saying. Look, I'm jealous, John. John's in Florida. Road trip. Another road
Senseless.
trip.
How's it going, man? Hey, I sent you an email and everything about the silhouettes, so what you needed and all that stuff. So shoot me back. Tell me which one you want, or if you want something different.
Look at those circles under my eyes. I need sleep.
Short Ridge. How did the special package turn out?
Look, I didn't even bring my phone. Where are they?
We're gonna have to go down and see John. He's in Florida.
Yeah.
The weather here is like, what did they say a while ago? 58, I think. We just had some 80-degree days, and it's gotten terrible.
Hello, Kirk.
She did, Pete. It was. I like doing that sign. That was a good one. I'm. From now on, I may have went back and done one or two things different, but I think the whole thing turned out really great. I like the two-tone color and everything. I hope it shipped good. Hey, no problem, Short Ridge.
Hey, Wolfie.
Just so you guys know, you order a sign from us and stuff, you do get a little extra in there. We do send a couple stickers with you and stuff. And
look at that. Junkyard's got 83.
83.
Where should I be? With my people.
No, that's John. He's in Florida.
No, right there.
Oh, I can't keep up.
He can't keep up.
Is Junkyard in Florida too?
No.
How can one be there and one be in Florida? And
they got the same temperature. We just need to head that direction.
Because they both live close to the beach, you lucky dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can
Hey,
check out my
Chase.
shirt or not, but we did a little traveling last weekend. Got a little memento of Uranus.
Oh, look, I say that because I can't say that. But he loves your American flags and your open videos.
Oh, the son of Montezuma?
Here, I will type on here our email. Just shoot us the email if you want a flag. We can hook you up.
So there's no special guest on the live stream tonight. We're having one for our buddies, just so everybody knows.
Me too. Guess what it is? A fruit smoothie. Hardcore tonight here.
We're representing where we went at this weekend, out in Missouri.
So very inappropriate.
No, it's not inappropriate.
It is inappropriate.
We're supporting Route 66.
Look, I'm supporting Route 66.
Well, this was on Route 66 too.
Yeah,
It's not-
inappropriately. Yeah. See, Tybee is probably 83 too. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, we need to get there. And we're supporting Frank, Digging OK. If you guys haven't checked this stuff out, make sure you go over there and check it out. Digging OK is a pretty cool cat. He was awesome to be hanging out with this weekend.
All right, MLH, be careful. Take your time. Hi, Jamie. MLH is driving down the road. He said 15 minutes.
Hey, sounds good, MYH.
P, I sympathize. We was kind of frosty this morning too, a little bit here. Oh, Chase wishes he was turkey hunting in Missouri. I'm kind of glad to be home from Missouri. We was in Missouri last weekend, and it was a long weekend. I'm
tired. That was a long trip, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It plumb tuckered us out. I'm not gonna say who did the majority of the driving or anything.
That's your own damn fault. Oh, darn fault. It's not 10 o'clock yet. I offered.
It still had to be pretty rough riding with me, so she was pretty stressed out the whole trip.
I drove home a big chunk of the home trip, and you snored.
Yeah, that.
And there was no radio station. Anybody ever make that drive from Missouri to Kentucky and you don't have any radio stations? Like, what is that nonsense?
30 miles north of Seattle. It's 82. Holy cow.
Wolfie, we have all your rain. Kentucky has gotten all of Seattle's rain this year. Just saying.
MLH said his daughter's going to take over.
I do that too, MLH. I get the kid to type. I will be playing, and I'll say, type this text.
I hear you, Ernest. We're about the same temperature right there. We're pretty chilly here in Kentucky.
Yeah. Did you? Oh, Kirk wants to know if you saw the good forking that Elite did.
Yeah, he was doing a whole lot of forking around out there. I'm not sure. Kurt, I just can't get over how close your anus is to Mr. Elite. It's awesome.
Inappropriate.
It's Uranus, Missouri. It's
see, Junkyard. I'm not the only one thinking it's adult swim time early. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. It's the place. Look, they even got a website, Missouri.
Oh, MLH said thanks for the sign. You're welcome, MLH.
Sir, we had a blast with that one. Those colors popped so well, it was unreal. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go over and check MLH Repairs video out. We did a sign for him and everything. He's got some video of that and everything. We will have a video coming out of that sign. All the cutting and everything we got going on. Guys, we got so many videos of signs backed up. It's crazy. So you guys are going to have to bear with us a little bit.
Hey, Monty. The back way into Joplin.
Yes. It's close. It's close, Kurt. It's close. Where are you blushing to over there?
Shut up. Audio, son.
Son to Montezuma. Hey, we check it out, man. Be safe. Be careful out there.
It's Friday night.
We appreciate you stopping by, man.
We had rain here too.
Yeah, Wolfie, it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow here, supposedly. So we got a little adventure planned for tomorrow too. So we'll see how that goes.
Read Catherine's comment. Yeah, we got it on the way home, Catherine. On the way home. Mm-hmm.
Catherine says it loud and proud. So, yeah, we stopped and got a book just so we could learn all about Missouri. And, Catherine, we didn't see that in there any way, shape, or form. Of course, I didn't check it out, but it does have a little rainbow right there on the book. Guess I should have caught that.
Oh, where's my favorite?
Oh, Pete got the split window. Had to fix both windshields. Holy cow.
The fine print in the back.
I didn't see that.
Navigate all four hemispheres. He was right. Just saying.
With a single tank of gas, I don't know. Of course, it does have two guys in a car riding together, so I don't know. I don't know.
Catherine said she managed to get Jared to attend a drag show with her once when he visited while she lived there. He was extremely uncomfortable, and she thought it was hilarious. Look.
Hey, I did that at a cheer gym one time. It was great. I loved it.
So Shelby, Little Miss S.O.T, was an all-star cheerleader, and of course, all of her coaches were a little gay, or a whole lot gay. And I was a little worried about taking my country husband to the cheer gym for the first time, and I gave him the lecture, like, you got to be appropriate. No.
Sounds good, MLH. We'll see you after a while.
No bad jokes or nothing like that. So we go to the cheer gym, and Junior, what does he do? Walks right out in the middle of all these coaches and say what you said.
Hey.
He was their best friends after that for years. The best friends. I was like, oh my God.
I don't have no issues, way, shape, or form with that stuff. That's their thing. If that's what they want to do, that's fine.
I was worried though. He said go to a truck stop to see everything there. My granddad was a truck driver. He hauled Chiquita bananas out of Gulfport, Mississippi.
Just so you know, Kurt, I'm in the garage and the doors are closed because it's 50 degrees in Kentucky today. Go figure. And I'm not getting real great service. It'll take a little while to come through. See, told you. Here. Honey, keep me entertained while Kurt's texting me and not talking on the deck.
I'm eating popcorn. It's dinner time. And that's what you get on Friday night when I'm tired.
I'm gonna check that out after all, Kurt. That work.
I haven't even been on YouTube today. How terrible is that?
Junkyard, you still on here? How's the kiddo doing? How's Briar? Are you all right? Everything going good there? But
he wants popcorn now. Gotta get this kind.
She wants popcorn. I want Briar's chocolate cake. I can't
see the plain white, no butter. Like, watch the face. No butter. See. But Monty wants popcorn too.
How can you do popcorn and no butter?
Because I'm healthy. Trying to be.
Man, this is
no headaches today. Good. Good.
Yeah, that's a good deal there.
Why wasn't I notified that you went live? What's up with that?
I don't know. Maybe you're not special like the rest of these fine folks that's on here supporting S.O.T Metalworks. That's right.
I'm special.
That's true.
You might have to fight him over the chocolate cake. That's fighting words, he said.
It's fighting words.
Uh-oh. Pete was watching Logger Wade and switched over to us. Oh, I feel special for sure. What the hell?
Yeah, Pete, that's definitely. If I'm over top Logger Wade there, that's a pretty good deal right there. But he's not live, so you can go back and watch his later. So, you know. But yeah, what you guys want to talk about? We're doing. I ordered a new phone today. Yeah, I'm not real happy with it.
I'm in your account. How am I in your account?
You got my passwords and I don't even know about it.
Yeah. This phone updated and like some kind of jacked up something has happened because it says I'm you and not me. And
Shortridge said VIP treatment.
Go to Miss S.O.T. Go back to me. Be me.
Yeah, Kurt. I seen the headline of that, and
there we go.
I'll have to check that out later, in case the volume kicks in or something. So.
There we go. Now I'm here. What's the worst you've had targets destroyed? Have we had targets destroyed?
Yes, I have had one cracked target. That being said, it had almost 60,000 rounds put on it at the club. And it wasn't a hole. It wasn't anything like that. It was just that AR-500 steel is so hard, it cracked the steel. Not put a blemish on it or anything. So I haven't seen Les Diggs' new one.
Jamie, we've live streamed with Logger Wade before.
Yep.
And a whole lot of Nerf gun involvement. And a few other people.
Yeah, the one we had, Jason Works a Lot, Elite Earthworks, Dirt Perfect, Logger Wade, and me in there. I was a teetotal wreck. I didn't know which way, shape, or form to turn or anything. I was like, holy cow. At Ernest, we do a lot for a club down here, local club down here. They put our targets through the mill. They have a shoot once a month, and there's several shooters that shoot down there. I think sometimes their numbers are pushing 75 or 80, passes through there.
We've had 100 there before.
Well, yeah, some of those was double runs though. But I mean, that being said, we've got targets down there with 20, 30,000 rounds, no failures, anything like that. I mean, so your normal person will be fine. I tell the club sometimes you may want to beef them up a little bit. Nobody wants to spend the extra money to do that, and we've had no failures that I'm aware of.
Good evening, B&O. Junkyard's plasma didn't like the half-inch AR-400. He had to slow it down.
Slow.
That's normal.
Roll.
Yeah.
That's AR does not cut like anything else. Especially half inch. Half inch is a bear for a table. It's crazy. I fight that problem all the time. The bad part is my little company here. If I mess a piece up, that's quite a bit of money out of my pocket. So we start off about as slow as you think you could possibly get away with, and I'll deal with having to deal with some slag on the back of it, and do some extra grinding or prep work or whatever it may be to make sure I get that done. But slow and easy.
So your shirt's a muddy slope you walk. Inappropriate.
I can't help it.
I'm not going in public with them.
I'm gonna wear it to work. What y'all talking about? I'm gonna wear it to my day job. But Frank's hat is pretty awesome, though. In case y'all didn't know, I mean that's. Go check out Digging OK.
Junkyard, we get gray hairs when we're cutting AR too. But I'll tell you what gives you a little bit more gray hairs than AR.
Yeah, cut you a big high dollar piece of stainless.
Yeah, that'll give you some gray hairs.
The stainless I cut was almost as much money in it as the piece of AR 500 steel I had on the table. I didn't have a problem with the AR. I was good with it, but the stainless scared me to death.
Well, the other issue with the stainless was it was his stainless. It wasn't stainless we purchased that he was buying from us. He brought us the stainless and wanted it cut. So that made it even more gray hairy. Yeah. Hey, Charles.
I'm not sure on that with Short Ridge. I haven't messed with any of that or anything. The AR is just abrasive resistant steel that they use in the rock quarries. That's how everything come about. They lined those utes and dump trucks and stuff like that with it. It mainly started with the rock crushers and stuff like that because they warm out so fast. But it's a brittle steel. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it can get stress cracks and stuff like that in it, but.
Hey, Davin. Junkyard, get the whole family on here tonight. Bye, Catherine. Sorry you have to fix popcorn now.
Can't bring food to the live stream without sharing with everybody.
Look, I haven't had dinner, people. And I live in proper time. It is 8:30. It's past dinner time.
No, Wolfie, it'll be good.
No, it's not good. Don't you stop by my office.
Yeah, that's the first time I've got to wear it. I'll take my hoodie to work in case anybody says anything. It'll all be good. I promise.
Did you start as the AR 500 steel, or did shooters give it that name?
No, it's actually called AR 500 steel. I mean, you can get AR 400, AR 450, AR 500, and I think there's AR 650. I don't think there's anything between, or I haven't seen anything local between 500 and 650 for some reason. But it's all about the strength of the steel and the metallurgy and everything they use to do it. It's cooled with oil, and I mean there's a big process with it.
I need a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I need to text some kids up here. So guess what happened today? College is over for the summer, so our kids are home. Boyfriends are here. Yeah. So we'll have a house full for the summer.
Oh, Pete's having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well, and Short Ridge, yes. If it's twice as expensive on the price for the AR 500 as mild steel is, but I mean, I think in the long run, in a dump truck or something like that, I think you're going to save yourself a whole lot of headache later on down the road. I know those beds get the crap beat out of them, so it'd be something I'd look into pretty hard. I mean, if you're buying one with that, or you've got the option to do that with, that's what I would look at.
I wish G4 was free housekeeping. They help some, but
hey, I was mopping the floors today. I was sweeping. I was doing all kinds of stuff. This fine woman works a full-time job. I need to help out every chance I get. Did I put that in there good enough?
You pooped and fell in it too. That's the first time you've done any housework in how many
It's the
months?
second
Wait,
time.
how many months?
It's the second time I've done stuff like that this month. And
What
it's
else?
the very first of the month. Look, it's only the 10th.
What else did you do this month?
Took the garbage out.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are you supposed to do every day?
Take the garbage out.
How many times you done it this month?
I put my empty cup in the daggone sink the other day.
Whoa! Don't break a sweat or nothing. I mean, dang. You only mopped the floors because I had a meltdown.
Yeah, Kurt, I'm done. I sent him down the range to see if he could hold one. He just hold this over your head while you're down there. Okay. Hey, he was cool with it, and I didn't miss, so I must like him.
They help, but the girls work. Shelby works all through the school year. Natalie is in a much more high demand college. Like she had 21 credit hours, and anybody that's been to college full time knows that's massive. On top of her other commitments, she did an internship for Paducah's Children's Sympathy and all kinds of stuff. So, but she does work during her break. So they work as much as we do during the summer. So it's kind of a shoot for all. We all know who does the most housework.
Why are you pointing at me?
Yeah. I feel like Blake Shelton on The Voice.
Short Ridge Junkyard's got it right there. I mean, if you can afford to spend a little extra money to put this stuff in there, I would definitely recommend it for sure. I mean, I'm not real familiar of the salt and stuff like that and everything. There's a lot of guys that's asked that question too. I don't know how that stuff's going to hold up. I'm sure it's going to be a little better than mild steel and stuff, but I mean, just the wear and tear of that stuff. I've seen that stuff go through the ringer. I mean, and we've got a tremendous amount of rock quarries around here. That's how I kind of come about the target side of things. You know, some of those guys was used to dealing with that steel, filled me in on a lot of info and everything, and it was nice of them. I really appreciate those guys.
Yeah, Monty. He keeps his shop spick and span.
No, I don't.
Compared to what
Been
you
doing
do
too
in the
many
house.
signs to keep it. Keep it. I did clean off the desk for you today, so we had computer room.
That's impressed. I am impressed because like it's clean. It legit is clean.
Smells good too, don't it?
I'm not sniffing it to see.
Which it smell like Clorox. I did Clorox wipes a while ago.
Where do you get Clorox wipes from?
Out of that drawer right there.
You went to the store and didn't ask if I needed anything?
That's a couple of weeks ago.
Mm.
That day I called you to ask if you needed anything.
Does our table cut copper?
I'm not sure, Kirk. I would say yes. I haven't ever been brave enough to try that. You would think, living in Kentucky, some people would be asking about copper because of a certain liquid that seems to be made in the woods around here. But nobody's ever asked. So
Because they're either using it to make liquid or they're scrapping it.
yeah, it's so expensive. It's just, I don't know.
It'd be cool though. There was copper in St. Louis.
It would.
On
I
that
mean,
building. What was that building?
the old courthouse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same pretty much. I would run the table at the same speed I would, aluminum or something like that. I mean, the plasma's got no real issues with that stuff.
I think there's some pictures I didn't share.
Dang, Junkyard, how come yours won't? That's mine doesn't like aluminum, but it will cut it. Here's the deal with that. I have to slow the speed down so tremendously on it. You would think you would have to speed it up. I have to slow mine down. It seems to do a fine job. Now, I wouldn't slow it down as much as half inch or anything like that. But whoa, there's Officer Hoover.
Hey,
How
Officer
you doing?
Hoover. Hey, Miss Lee.
I'll check into that, Kurt. Definitely.
You missed my dinner, Miss Lee. I had
You still got some left you can share with her.
Yeah, I had good old popcorn for dinner. I didn't have little man's fruit chews to throw in it though, But
Officer Hoover, pay no attention to my shirt, sir. It doesn't say anything.
it's very inappropriate.
No,
Yes. Yes, very inappropriate.
it's not adult swim time yet. It's not inappropriate.
I know. Got to have the fruit snacks. I didn't have none though. Look, I want to show a picture because I didn't bring him down here. See the baby? And he's so cute. His name is Nugget, like chicken nugget.
Showing a new dog. He is a handful too.
Well, he's a Jack Russell. And he's a full-blood Jack Russell.
See, Miss Elite likes my shirt.
Very inappropriate. Nugget is adorable, Miss Elite. He's more rotten every day, every single day. He has good skills. Like he's trained, so he sits and he stays and that sort of stuff. But he is so excitable and fired up that he just doesn't hold out very long.
Danny likes us a lot.
Danny, moonshine, Danny, you're SOB.
Son of a biscuit.
That's it. We knew that was coming. He done threatened us.
Yeah, he doesn't threaten us.
Yeah.
What's going on, American Patriot?
So, Miss Elite, how was the storms? Were they okay this week?
It
It was supposed to get bad yesterday.
I think I heard they found something.
Yeah, I think their storm shelter had a little surprise for them.
I don't know who did it. Wasn't me. It was a sticker man. I'm telling y'all, Dirt Perfect showed up there. Didn't say nothing to nobody. Incognito showed up with a whole handful of S.O.T stickers and Dirt Perfect stickers and pasted them everywhere. And then left. And left us there to take the rap the whole time.
On vacation in West Virginia, heading up to Michigan. Oh, good. You dodged the bad stuff. And had new things to look at in the Twister safe. I'm really jealous of their Twister safe. You all need to do a
That may be a new
video.
business for me. I checked it out tremendously.
Y'all need to do a video of your Twister safe. And then
Yes.
And then somebody, like my metal guy, because I have a guy, needs to build me one. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, my garage needs a Twister safe. I have my own garage. I should have my own Twister safe.
Yep.
See?
Junkyard on that copper around here. Most everybody cuts it with 10 snips because it's pretty small stuff. A little bit of soldering involved with it, but not too much.
Hi, Burning Dinosaurs.
Burning Dinosaurs. What's happening, man?
Officer Hoover can't wait to get his sign.
Yes, sir. I believe we may drop it off to a certain person tomorrow, but somebody's upset that she's not getting to do a video with Mr. Officer Hoover.
Yep. But I think there was a little horse trading that was going to be involved.
We might later on down this year.
So the trade part will have to be later. So then I'll get to meet Officer Hoover later, right?
Hopefully one day we get to ride up to Mr. Hoover's place there and give him a shout.
Okay.
If that's allowed by him.
Okay. Well, I know how sketchy you are about meeting the police, but I'm perfectly fine with it. So, matter of fact, I had training this week at work, and I sat at the table with all the police officers at the place I can't talk about.
Oh.
But, they were nice to me.
John said it sounds like a Jason Works a lot, Frank.
It looks good, Miss Elite. It really does. It turned out really well. What are you doing?
Looking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Officer Hoover asked for an address this week.
Did you give it to him?
First time in my life I ever give a officer of the law my address willingly.
I would have gave him your address. I'd be like, come get him.
Yeah, I know you would.
I'll be like, here's the address. Look, Miss Lee's getting all fancy. She's got the burning and the dinosaur. See that? Burning dinosaur. He's working on the Franken truck. No, you didn't miss anything. You missed my popcorn dinner. Got about half a bag left, so if you want some. I keep digging for the little kernels, but that new microwave you got me, it does too well, and I don't have the little burnt kernels.
Uh-oh, don't have the burnt kernel.
Mm-hmm.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend's coming. What are we doing?
Don't we normally do the boat thing?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I don't know. Can we afford to do it?
Yeah. Hey, we have a trip coming up. Another trip coming up.
Yeah, Pete, and without handcuffs. I know.
Know it? Is this month? Yeah. See, we live right there.
What? I thought we was leaving right there.
No, I just told you.
Yeah. Gotcha. Don't tell everybody. They may want to know where we're going.
I'm not telling everybody. I just told you where we're leaving. I can't see that.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, but Kirk, we're right on the border of Indiana. Like it takes us what? Less than 10 minutes to get to the bridge.
Yeah,
to be in Indiana. Matter of fact, the closest Walmart to me is in Indiana. Oh, Chase, a puking kid is not a good thing.
Yeah, Kurt, I walk a fine line there. Very respectful to Mr. Hoover because I cross that bridge on a regular basis, and I want to be a nice guy.
Because he don't want to be in trouble. Because if he gets in trouble with Officer Hoover, he gets in trouble with.
I'm not going to be like Mr. Dirt Perfect. I buckle my seatbelt every time I get in my vehicle.
He's better about a safety check than me. Most paranoid driver ever. Ever.
Who, me?
Yes. Oh my God. Drive me crazy. He'll be like, what's that noise? Did you hear that? And I'm like, I didn't hear nothing. What are you hearing?
Towing a truck and trailer, it's just mandatory. You got to have the
radio.
window down, listening for sounds and noises and flat tires. And
oh, thanks for the happy Mother's Day. No burning dinosaur, nothing special. This is plain Jane, white with a little bit of salt. See, look how white this is. Not even any butter. Plain Jane white popcorn.
wait, Junkyard said he saw it. How much we got to pay him not to tell everybody? What's he talking about?
I don't know.
I'm scared. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Heck on it.
Kirk says Indiana is like Canada to them. They're so far away. We live right on the river, so.
Yeah, I can have my boat in the river in, what, 20 minutes? I mean, that's 10 minutes there, 10 minutes to unload it, push it in the river, and roll on.
Yeah. Oh, he saw the trip we were making at the end of the month.
You too, American Patriot. Be safe, man. Have a good one. Oh, the trip.
Yeah. There'll be videos.
Shh, it's to his house. Don't tell nobody.
No, we're not going there the end of the month.
Oh.
Not this month. Maybe next month. I haven't planned next month's adventures yet. I was supposed to be out of town next month for training for work for an entire week. It was going to jack up my whole June. But I found out this week that that's been bumped to the fall. So next month is open now.
Pete, you're not right. You're crazy.
Sorry, Pete. So next month is now might be open for a little vacay.
A little vacay. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A little vacation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, thank you, Tom Notch. That's a pretty good one. That's an awful good Mother's Day present, in case anybody was wondering.
And they come in multiple colors, but none are the same because they are painted.
They are hand painted by me.
Right.
Everything's different. No two are the same.
Yep. We got some new stickers on the wall.
Yes. Make Paco's great again. Thank you, Frank. We greatly appreciate it. And we got the Cunningham Backhoe Services, Mulhall, Oklahoma. Or Miss Alito.
Yeah, we didn't get
square me
a
away with that.
we didn't get a burning dinosaur sticker, did we?
Mm-mm.
No, we don't have one.
No.
But we'll put it on the wall if you
Haven't
send
gone.
us one.
Yeah. And we need to get that. If you get a chance to get that sticker figured out to where we can get that sign cut, we'll still hook you up, Burning Dinosaurs. We'll square you away.
I imagine that Works a Lot's Russian ties might have scared him, Officer Hoover.
What happened?
He was scared to give his address too. Oh, it's fine, Burning Dinosaurs.
You're good, Burning Dinosaurs. I actually did get to see it while I was at the Elites this past weekend.
Oh, they have one?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
Got to see them. They're pretty cool.
We did have a good trip to see the Elites this weekend. It was a lot of fun. A lot of time on the road, but a lot of fun.
See, look, Miss Elite said she's got a Burning Dinosaur sticker.
See? Yep.
MSL Logan, what's happening, man? How you been? Holy cow. And guys, I do need to apologize. We have been running hot and heavy around here. I haven't got a chance to catch up on a whole lot of people's videos and stuff. It has been extremely crazy. We went on a little trip we went on, and as soon as I got back, I was right back in the garage, just covered up with stuff, emails, texts. I started signs the Monday. We got back Sunday at what, 10 o'clock? Somewhere right before that.
Something like that.
Fast time, special time. Not Miss Elite's going to tell you that's not special time, but it's not correct time, I think is what she says.
Yeah.
But we got back late Sunday evening, hit the bed and was dog tired. Started Monday. Of course, I went to my day job.
Back to work, yeah.
And just hammered right as soon as I got home, man. We was going. It was crazy.
Yeah. It's been so crazy. I forgot to pay your internet bill.
Is the light still on? You guys still see me? We're good for now.
Yeah, I got a couple more days.
Checking her out or making sure everything's still working like it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's right, Miss Elite. We went back to the future. A little crazy.
Crossing that timeline. It sometimes it makes it nice, but sometimes it's a pain in the derriere, I tell you.
Hey, DC.
DC, what's happening, man? Holy cow.
Well, we've had a lot of other stuff going on too. We had to move a college kid home, so that was a weekend.
Got a new dog.
We got a new got That was.
Wait, hold it. Somebody got a new dog.
He's your dog too. He calls you daddy.
I don't have to pay child support, do I?
If you leave me, you got to pay dog support. That shit's expensive.
I don't want to be paying dog support.
So we've just, and the dog thing.
Duck Tech Tech, what's happening,
a
man?
whole big thing, but it's been busy around here.
Oh, hey, while everybody's on here, I want to give a shout out to shoot, holy cow, what are you doing? Stand by.
No.
Junk for Work is having a live stream tonight. I believe it starts at 9 o'clock, if I'm not wrong. So I don't know how long we're going to be on here, and he might still be going on or might not. I don't know. He was having it with 410 over there, I believe. They were doing some stuff. So check them guys out too if you haven't. Junk for Work's a character. I get a kick out of him sometimes. He's pretty awesome.
I'm looking at things. That's all. Why are you all stressing about what I'm doing?
I heard noises. I get excited when I hear noises. I'm kind of like the new dog we got. We got a Central Time Forever. Burning Dinosaurs is on it over there. Kurt's on. I forget Kurt's on Central Time. It's
Junior's not always housebroke. No. It's taken.
It's not 10 o'clock yet. We can't tell them tales.
Oh, I'm not telling them tales. That might not even be appropriate.
Don't you Central Time people mess with us. I got Junkyard on my side. He's on Eastern Time, and he's a big old boy. He got my back.
So listen, DC. Inappropriate. Yes, inappropriate.
No. I'm in the union. I cannot help it. It's the union. It's not my fault. I didn't do it.
Hot mess.
I did get some fudge from there though, and it was good stuff. Getting a red light.
I got a Route 66 shirt. See
Root.
that? Root. I say it wrong every time, but
Every
I
time.
still got it.
I've got that sign out for 3 years now, I think.
So whatever.
She still says it wrong every time.
Shut up.
It's all good.
I'm tired. I've had like 4 hours of sleep a night for an entire week now. A 10-hour drive. Yeah, I don't run the speed limit much either, unless I'm at my place of work where it's required. That place I can't talk about.
How long did it take us to get to Savannah? I was thinking it was 12 hours.
Well, the last time we went to Savannah, we had another couple with us that didn't do their pre-checks, Officer Hoover, like take care of their stuff.
Your pre-trips. You got to walk around and inspect your stuff. Make sure your stuff's squared away. Make sure your brake pads are in good shape. Make sure you get your oil changed.
Make sure you get your pre-check done. They didn't do their pre-check on their vehicle, which cost us, 3.5 hours on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very stressful and hard to stop at AutoZone, put a new caliper on, put a new rotor on, put new brake pads on.
On the side of the interstate. With how many people? It was
4.
No, we had a car full.
They had 5.
We had 5. They had 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was 10 people involved. And how many adults? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adults, 5 kids.
Yes, Danny, it is. I know this very, very well, but you got kids. You got to stop. They're girls. They're not like the boys. It's different.
You bite your tongue, little squirrel bladder. We stopped a whole lot more for you on the way to Missouri and back than we did for me.
Yeah, but we stopped and did special stuff.
We stopped for you a whole lot more than we did me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm telling on you now. Mm-hmm. Don't be throwing me under the bus.
I'm going to sit over here and be quiet and let you talk.
Okay. I'll tell all stories.
Hi, duct tape. We're doing good, Matt. How are you doing?
That's right, Junkyard. Always run the speed limit.
No, here in Futureland, it's only 9 o'clock. Is that adult swim time? 9 o'clock? I thought it was 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock, yeah. Yeah, squirrel bladder. Look, DC's got you right there.
It's not my fault.
No, we didn't drive like grandma on the interstate. Not this trip. We got behind. Well, going there, we saw all the police officers in where? Missouri? When we got to Missouri?
Yes, when we got to Missouri.
Yeah.
Missouri was covered up.
They must have been overtiming.
Yeah.
Because they were like everywhere.
There wasn't a one there on Sunday on the way home, though.
No, not a one. No.
They were all in Indiana.
Yeah. And there was like 3.
Officer Hoover had those jokers working overtime.
And there was like 3 for each car that had pulled over. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening there.
Look there. Frank is on there.
Frank, what's going on, buddy?
You have to show him.
We were just talking about your fine, outstanding hats right there. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Support and stickers. We were talking about stickers.
It's right over top of the hat right there. Mm-hmm. Yep. See how that works? We were.
She said they don't care if you speed leaving Missouri on a Sunday.
They just want you to go.
They just want you to go. Yeah.
Yes, it is, and they fit good too, Frank. You got some awesome hats. And I've been telling everybody, if you haven't went over there and subscribed to Frank's stuff, make sure you get over there and do that. He's a cool cat, that's for sure.
And didn't even get excited about that pink sign.
Yeah, it didn't phase him one way, shape, form, or the other.
Night, Junkyard.
Night, man.
Glad the baby's home and feeling better.
Yep. Hope you had a good rest in your bed. I know you guys been staying at the hospital, so the best to you. Yep. Well, I'm gonna see if they stay on there long enough. Duct tape. I'm gonna try to jump over there and catch some of that stuff. So I hadn't got to catch one of his live streams. I kind of feel disappointed, but
15 and a half hours to get to Disney World?
mm-hmm.
No. You remember our trip to Disney World?
I can make from here to Florida State Line in 12 hours.
Yeah.
So it's on down there pretty good ways. Yeah.
Yeah, when you leave Joplin. Exactly, Kirk. That's exactly what happened. So when we went and saw Frank, we went to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time I had been to Oklahoma. So that was my first.
That wasn't my first trip through Oklahoma. That's the first time I remember going through Oklahoma.
That was the first time I've been to Oklahoma.
I was asleep in the back of my dad's sleeper when he drove semi there for a little while.
Mm.
I know on out through there.
Now to Joplin wasn't my first trip to Missouri, but I've only been there once. That was when I went to Kansas City for Shelby's cheer competition.
Mm-hmm.
And we went a different road than we went to Joplin, and there was nothing. Like nothing. There was nothing to hide under. Like had there been a tornado on my way to Kansas City, I'd have been just nothing, because there was nothing except for great big bugs on the windshield. And I mean great big like green bugs on the windshield. And when you had to get gas, you better stop when you saw it, because you wasn't going to see it for a long time.
Frank says he can be salty.
You say he can be salty? I can be
Frank
salty.
is a salt of the earth. He's like, I can be salty. So I got a few questions for you guys. Some of you guys do some of these videos and stuff where I'm thinking about going with a GoPro Hero 6, and I want to know your guys' opinion on the 6 black versus the 7 black. The price that I'm scoping everything out right now is it's almost another $200 for the 7 versus the 6. I'm still back in the caveman days where I'm working with the Hero 3. So it's going to be a big jump for me all the way through. But here's what I got going on. If I go with the 6, I can afford a bigger computer screen, which I want. If I go with the 7, I don't get a bigger monitor. I only get the GoPro. So what would you guys do?
Oh, it got quiet in here.
Monty's gonna make popcorn. He seen you eating popcorn again. He had to go make him some. MLH, I like the 3. It's not terrible for me. I've got 2 actually. I like right now the 3 is a cheaper camera, and I like that to run on my table. So if anything terrible happens to it, I'm not out a bunch of money. Yeah. Burning dinosaurs. I've got one of those, and it takes great video, I think. The mic is crap. It distorts all that stuff and everything. I don't like that part of it. But to sit on the table and do a time lapse or something like that, as long as you're not using it for audio, it's great. But yeah, MLH, I don't know if you've seen that review I did on that one or not, but I've got one of them cheap ones, and I like it pretty good.
That's your next project.
That's my next project?
From Shortridge.
Uh-oh. Shortridge is always making it hard on me. That's not that bad.
You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Shortridge, we can do that. Almost didn't put this up. Look, I just had a.
That's a good thing, DC. It's not real often I do some outside stuff. I mean, And if I do, the weather's normally nice and stuff, so I can pick and choose pretty much with it. I was, some of this vlogging stuff, the 3 bounces around so bad, it's crazy. And yeah, burning dinosaurs, I think they all kind of do. That's the good thing about this. The 6 and the 7, they don't have that enclosed case and all that stuff. So I think it's going to help a lot. Plus, we can get the extra mic and everything with it.
Oh, but DC, yeah, he's been videoing indoors because it's been winter. Summer is coming.
Yeah, we're fixing to get the doors opened up more and stuff like that. So
summer is coming, and our lives change in the summer, and you're all going to get to see some of our fun time and not just work time.
Yep. Frank, you're right. The 5 and everything is waterproof. So 5, 6, and 7, so you don't have to have that enclosed case and all that stuff.
Miss Elite, are you still cracking the whip? He is not home yet, or did he go to Chick-fil-A?
He's the Chick-fil-A guru.
Their Chick-fil-A, let me just tell you. Let me interrupt this conversation here. Okay.
Well, I'll take my
squirrel bladder outside. Let me tell you about Miss Elite's Chick-fil-A. So I am a huge Chick-fil-A fan. Like, huge Chick-fil-A fan. We don't have one around here. It's about a 40-minute drive to any close Chick-fil-A to us. So that's a treat for us to get Chick-fil-A. And we go to Chick-fil-A. The one closest to us is probably Elizabethtown, Kentucky, if anybody's ever been there. And I'm impressed at lunchtime when I go there because they have the little people that stand outside of Chick-fil-A with their little handheld things. And you pull up at lunchtime and they take your order. And then, they pull you around and then you pay and they give you your food. And they're always so polite and how may they help you. And, they're happy to see you and yada yada. It makes you just feel rainbows and unicorns happy, right? So, love it. Now, they only do that during the busy time. So they only have the little people outside at our Chick-fil-A's that's around here at lunchtime and maybe once in a while dinner time, sometimes on the weekends. Oh, no. You pull up to Miss Elite's Chick-fil-A, and let me tell you, we pull up there, it's like 9 o'clock at night, and there's these people outside still. 9 o'clock at night, and they don't have just one person outside. They have 3 people outside, 2 lanes running, 2 people outside taking your orders, 1 person outside, you pay them outside. I had never done that before. Swipes the card right then, takes your money, does your payment, and you pull around to the window. No, it's not a window. It's a full-fledged door, like full body door opens up and the person comes out with your food. And best Chick-fil-A I've ever been to in my life. I am so jealous. I would almost move to Joplin just for the Chick-fil-A service. Just saying.
Enchanted by Chick-fil-A.
It was way more than just rainbows and unicorns. It was rainbows, unicorns, glitter, sparkles, and leopard print. And pink leopard print. Just saying. Just saying. Don't know if anybody else's Chick-fil-A is like that, but I was highly
Catherine was on here earlier and she corrupted you.
It just was great. Miss Alito, see, look. Rainbows, unicorns, and glitter. I'm telling you. Yeah, you go to McDonald's, they forget your sandwich, give you somebody else's chicken nuggets, throw the stuff out the window at you, spill your drink down your arm, and don't even say have a nice day.
Kurt, I'm with you on that part. If you can see behind this, there's 2 giant Kenwood speakers up there that was made in the 80s. They don't make them like that no more. And they will just about bounce the roof off this joker. So, yeah, I got you.
Those people are outside
I wish
ordering.
Look, burning dinosaur. I wish I didn't have it covered up.
Pete,
it's all back there.
Pete, you got to go to a Chick-fil-A sometime. Park somebody else's lot and walk. It is well worth it. DC, that is my McDonald's too. I'm telling you, worst ever. I will scream at them. They'll shut that window after shoving my food at me, and I'll say, "Have a nice day," because I'm just like that. But the rude, get it all wrong. Yeah. McDonald's does have right now. They do have a good salad going. That bacon chicken salad's pretty good though. Yeah. See, See, Miss Elite's Chick-fil-A has it all, Pete. All of it. It is the bomb. I'm very, very jealous.
What is Frank talking about? Brahms has the best semi-parking in Oklahoma.
I don't know. I only been to Oklahoma once, and that was to see Frank, and he didn't take me to Brahms.
Maybe when we go back and see Frank, he's going to have to take us to Brahms.
Yeah. Frank, we're going to have to come back and go to Brahms. What is it?
Yeah, Kurt,
Yeah.
I'm not into giving $15 an hour and flip burgers. I'm sorry, guys. I know you work hard, but everybody has to have a starter job. Everybody has to get some customer service experience.
Chick-fil-A people
They have
deserve
to-
$15 an hour.
Some of them.
Most of them.
If this is your first job and you're working at McDonald's, you don't deserve $15 an hour. I'm sorry.
But Chick-fil-A, they're always nice. I've never had bad experience at Chick-fil-A.
They're trained well, I believe.
Yeah, they say, "How may I help you today?"
Didn't you work at McDonald's one time?
Yeah, way back.
How
in the
well
day.
did you get trained? Do this, and this.
Oh no! Now look, I worked at a different McDonald's because I worked at a McDonald's that serviced a military institution, and we had good training. And my manager,
Institution.
whatever,
Installation.
my manager would fire you if you did not say "Have a nice day" to people. My manager probably works for Chick-fil-A now. Yeah, we didn't have all that shenanigans, but of course that was like what 25 years ago or more.
Miss Elite said Brahms is ice cream and burgers.
We should have went there, Miss Elite. She said Chick-fil-A is better though. I probably have to agree. I like my Chick-fil-A sauce too. Say it. Look, Frank said Chick-fil-A is better.
I gotta admit, Chick-fil-A's got it going on. I kind of like the Sunday thing. Not working on Sundays. Hey, I got it. I think if you work that hard and are that respectful, because every Chick-fil-A I've been to has been very respectful. If you're going to dedicate that good a job to something, give them guys a day off. I'm 100% with it. Whether it's, those guys go to church or whatever it may be, it's.
Some fast food does get paid decent. Like, I know that I had a friend that was a manager at the local Dairy Queen here, and she went to college for something, and I'm not going to say what career, but she went to college and got a college degree and couldn't afford to take a job in her college degree because she was making more money as a Dairy Queen manager than she could have in her career field. So
Pete, I'm kind of with you on that. I like to, if I go down to a sit down restaurant and I have a great meal and I have really great service, I always pay attention to my drink. If my drink never really gets under half full, and that server has kept my stuff, filled up the whole trip through this dinner, I'll tip a pretty good tip. Now, not extraordinary or anything like that, but I mean, I make a very special effort to let them know, hey, you did an outstanding job. And not only do you need to tip, you need to let that server know, hey, I appreciate the hard work and dedication you put in to take care of me, and just to thank you, and I appreciate you a whole lot. It goes a long ways nowadays.
So let's talk about our trip for a second. What was your favorite part? We didn't do that. We normally do that on the way home. What was your favorite part of the trip?
I'm not sure. There was several highlights. The sticker escapade was pretty high on the list. Seeing that one blade of grass in the yard out of shape and yard, that was pretty good. I caught it on camera. There was one blade of grass just all out of control. But I can't lie. Meeting Frank and hanging out with him and stuff like that with Elite and everything. Of course, that's the first time those guys had met face to face, I think. That was probably one of the best parts. That was pretty cool.
You know what my favorite part was?
What was that?
Giving Brandon a little taste of Kentucky. I'm watching his face get all red.
Watching his earlobes turn red?
Yeah. Yes, Miss Elite. seeing you was my favorite part.
That's always the best part.
I liked just checking out the town and.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, hanging out with those guys, well, why do you want to come to Joplin and hang around here and look at stuff around here? But
it was interesting.
Yeah, they don't understand from a perspective of somebody being out of town, not ever being there before, and knowing the heartaches and stuff that town went through at one time.
Hearing the stories like on the news is different than like going there and meeting somebody that's been through
and seeing it and
and
being in that spot that certain things happened. And
right, especially somebody that you have like a connection with that you now have met and and you care for and that sort of thing. Yeah. And you're hearing the stories.
I'm sure Mr. and Mrs. Lee just kind of look over some of that stuff, but they knew timelines. They rattled that stuff off their head. It wasn't a tornado that just come through. They knew what time everything was. They knew the monuments and stuff we went to and everything. They knew the timeline before they ever even set foot in that place, which kind of hits you in a soft spot. I mean, it kind of puts you in the presence of being there, I guess. I mean, they were great about it, but it was no big deal.
But I will tell you, I thought we were crazy. So we leave and we're headed to Joplin. And there's some storms coming in, and so I'm, checking the radar, and I'm looking at my phone, and I just look at him, and I said, we weren't really smart. And he said, why? And I said, we planned this trip to Joplin, Missouri. When? During spring storm season. Not very smart. No, not very smart of us, but it worked out. What is DC all shucksing about? What did we miss? DC opened a can of whoopings. Is it 10 o'clock? Not quite.
It don't matter. You like the beating on a McDonald's manager. That
DC is a heavy hitter.
But yeah, back to the trip. It was Mr. and Miss Elite was kind of dumbfounded that we kind of wanted to see that stuff and everything. That stuff's kind of cool to me. I like places like that in any small town, big town, anything like that.
Junior's a history buff. Yeah. Any kind of history. Like, he won't let me drop the cable down to the lowest package because I'll lose the History Channel, and that's a negative. He doesn't watch TV. He watches YouTube, but I can't lose the History Channel because that is the channel he watches when he watches TV for the most part. So, so that, that's kind of like a history thing. So
it's a good looking hat.
So that's kind of where that comes from.
But yeah, it was cool going around and checking out all that stuff and everything, and just hearing experiences from them and everything was awesome. I had a ball just with that part of it. I wish I could have videoed a little bit more of that and let you guys see that, but that's their deal. That's not necessarily our deal. So
I have some pictures that I took that I will probably post at a later date. I
want on Instagram or something, just something we visited.
Yeah. I want to think it through because I want to be very respectful and tactful with my pictures.
Kirk,
So
Kirk, you're welcome here anytime. Come on.
That's right. Come on, Kirk.
I don't have the biggest pad in the neighborhood, but we'll find somewhere to put you up.
That's right.
We'll pitch a pup tent in the backyard.
Oh no, we can do better than that. We can set him up in the trailer.
Yeah. It's got AC, heat, everything. Anything you need.
So our shooter option trailer is rigged up for when we go razor riding to camp in. So we stay in it. Marblehead, Lake Erie. I like islands.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty far trip up there, Short Ridge. It's I forget what town in Minnesota that my Shop Saver table come from. I can't remember the little town, but it's up there pretty far north too. So
yes, DC, we got room for an RV. We used to have a buddy that parked his RV here like every weekend so that he didn't have to drive home. We can hook you right up. Don't we?
Yep. Yep, DC, bring your stuff. Come on, we're good.
We got lots of room. I can almost turn the boat completely around in the driveway. Remember, we got those young adults and everybody drives. Like we have 5 vehicles.
Hey, we got a 22-foot pontoon with a 4-door Chevrolet that just pulls it around wherever it wants to in this yard. So
yeah, we have a big driveway. So we have lots of room. Looks like the Partridge Family bus. That's fine. We don't care. Rush Creek. Am I saying that right? Off-road park. Rush Creek or Rush?
Yeah, I agree, Miss Elite. They've done a very, very good job with some of those monuments and stuff, and it was awesome. It amazes me the stories that you guys told that you guys kind of just brushed off of kind of like yourselves and stuff to talk about other people and stuff. Your guys was a big deal, and I don't know. I don't think you guys realize how big a deal it was for you guys. I mean, I'm sure you do, but it amazed me that you would tell stories about other people other than yourself. That was awesome. It just shows what great people you guys are.
Miss
Really
Lee,
does.
I think that you all should share your tornado story.
Well,
I know that you have to be respectful of everybody else too, but you're still a survivor, and that's still important too. You know, like.
Well, I mean, it's sensitive to them, and that's kind of their deal. But
no, I mean, like if you want to share your story, not if you don't want to. But
well, if it brings a little awareness, like the storm shelter and stuff,
yeah,
that's pretty.
Because I didn't even know they made stuff like that until you all showed that, and that's a concern we've always had here. I have said that before. We do not have a basement.
We don't get storms like you guys do,
but we do get tornadoes.
Just having that knowledge
here.
now,
yeah.
Whether we buy one or make one or whatever.
So I don't have my key ring to show you, but I have my neighbor's key to their house that live down the road that have a basement, because that is where I would go if I had time. And there are times, as you well aware, tornadoes will sneak up on you in the middle of the night or whatever, and you don't have time. So, if I have time, that's where I go. I go to my neighbor's house and I have a key to get in if they're not home, because we don't have a basement. Because I knew they made like storm shelters that you could bury in the ground, but I was not aware that they made a shelter that you don't have to bury in the ground. And around here, we're really rocky. And so it's not always possible to bury something in the ground. So, I mean, even to just bring awareness to your storm shelters is a big thing, I think.
I got you there, Miss Lee. I mean, that's, yeah. You kind of feel like you're trying to publicity your channel and stuff like that. I got you. I really do. It's a cool deal, though.
There are some people like when 9/11 happened.
It's just the stuff they talked about. Some of the stuff they talked about, I didn't realize to think about, and they brought a little awareness to me just sharing stories from.
So,
like
for people that don't live,
it was awesome.
Don't live there or don't live even close to there, like some of the stuff you all talked about was nothing that I heard like on the news that was reported here. Like I remember watching the news and them talking about the tornado that hit Joplin and about the damage and stuff, but it was totally like you don't hear any kind of details. I don't know. I think it. Like when 9/11 happened and afterwards, how they have all the videos and stuff like that and the survivors videos, you learn a lot more about, I don't know, it shows like respect to the people that did pass away, because you learn about them and about their stories and about, does that make sense? Yeah. Like I like the survivor videos that you see now about 9/11 and, about people that they lost, and it's showing like in memory of type.
I'm with you, Miss Lee. That safe room is awesome. I mean, I agree, because you want to be able to get out. I mean, what happens if somebody can't find you? And if something happens to your underground storage or whatever, the top, the door, the whatever, I mean, that's always kind of made us nervous too.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at your guys' stuff was pretty cool. And just the destruction of everything of that tornado that walked through that town. Around here, we get tornadoes a lot, but they bounce a lot. they bounce from hilltop to hilltop. I mean, we've got a lot of valleys and stuff like that, and we don't get as much destruction out of one tornado as we do. We'll have pop-ups here and there. So Shortridge has got a campground going on over there. Yeah, I can see that, Miss Elite.
Yeah, I never would have thought that.
DC, you head east. You come this way. We'll hook you up. And if I can't hook you up good enough, we may have a gentleman in Derby, Indiana, who may know where you can rent a camping spot that's got water, electric, the whole 9 yards.
Do you realize that our gentleman friend in Derby, Indiana, is the only YouTube friend we have that's ever been here? Other than Moonshine Danny and Special Joey.
That may change one of these days.
Yeah.
Hopefully this fall sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Can't give that date away, though. It's secret.
Yeah. That means I got to clean house. Guess what that means? You got to clean house. You got to help. And you got to clean up your shop, too. Oh, that is awful. Now, MLH, we do have a lot of floods in our area because of the Ohio River.
Now, DC, you come this way. Hey, I got water and electric for you. We'll hook you up, but I don't have a special campground or anything. But you can come play on the plasma table. I don't care. I'll put the supervisor in charge overseeing you. Make sure you get the right amount of work done.
Hey, Jason, how are you?
What's going on, man? How's it going in Canada?
Well, Pete, he's busy because it's not terrible right now. Did you clean some this week down here?
I swept a while ago.
Oh, that would be
and moved some stuff around.
And you cleaned the desk.
I spent 30 minutes cleaning the desk.
Yeah.
Mini digging. What's going on, man?
I'm gonna have a video shortly on my channel.
Uh-oh.
Because guess what time it is?
What's that?
So it's after Derby time, which means it's time to plant things. Can't do that. You can't do that till after the Kentucky Derby, which happened, which was a hot mess this year, evidently. And and it's time to open the pool. Oh. So we might have a little pool video action going because it's the worst our pool's ever looked.
Look, DC said he don't mind keeping his keep while he's here.
If he's gonna help you open the pool, he needs to come on.
No, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about cutting signs.
Cutting signs. You don't want help opening the pool? Okay.
No, I don't want help opening the pool. I'm not opening the pool.
Yeah, P, I haven't checked out these drawers to see which one he shoved everything in, but the dirt is gone. Lord, you should video that drawer.
I'm still waiting on to get my table done. They ain't terrible. It don't look bad. It's on my
look a whole bunch of tips.
That's all my consumables for my torch. It's all good.
These all need to go to the house. John, stay safe.
See you, John. Be safe, man. Old Alabama down there for mini digging.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, none of that.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. It looks like you need to.
That's all right. We've been on an hour and 15 minutes before you did your first yawn. So I'm impressed. That's pretty good.
I'm tired.
She still wore out from this weekend.
Yes.
Or last weekend. That Miss Elite run her through her paces, and she kept her busy.
I'll come back home and hit the ground running too.
Explain your shirt again.
Inappropriate.
Again, we go down to uranismissouri.com and check it out. We went out and seen the elites.
We went to the fudge factory,
Yep, and coming back, we stopped at the Fudge Factory and checked out Uranus, Missouri.
which is a real place.
Yeah, it's legit. It's on Route 66. If
Which
you can't,
I have the shirt for that.
there you go.
See,
And,
which is not inappropriate.
but they're so nice in Uranus, Missouri. If you can't pack your fudge, they'll pack it for you.
I got lip shit there. That's
Yeah,
what
you did.
the
The
package
lip balm
says.
stuff.
Lip shit. We had some rough storms here too. Right before we went to Missouri, we had some power lines down the road. What, 6 or 8 of them down? We didn't lose electric this time.
No, this time. Yeah, I mean they got a union and everything. DC, they're pretty cool people. I mean they got it squared away.
Pete, I heard about that place today. Somebody told us about that place. The daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Louisiana Dirt.
They got a whole bunch of hats with hearts on them up there in Climax, PA. That's what we heard.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Elite, that lip shit's good. That's good stuff. They had hand shit too. I didn't get any of that.
I almost thought about getting some because it's about to stop. But in the wintertime, my hands crack and everything. It's crazy. Miss Elite, has Mr. Elite got home yet?
Oh, we need to say Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers this weekend.
Yes. All you mothers, happy Mother's Day weekend.
Yep. I got a present today.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She got a Head Start present on Mother's Day. She may not get some more later.
I got big old flowers. A big old pot, like that big,
Yeah, like giant.
full of petunias to put outside for the spring. So, Miss Lee, I don't know if you were told or heard, but we had to make a little pit stop in Derby, Indiana to visit a little Dirt Perfect on the way home from your house Sunday. So it was an interesting trip home
We stopped on that exit going
and coming.
and coming back.
Yeah.
We're good friends. Oh, the first stop may have been because we wanted stickers.
Well, when we stopped on the way going home, we had to go to the Derby Market.
Yeah, we always got to visit the Derby Market.
Mhm.
I remember that too, Kurt. I remember that stuff back in the day.
I don't remember that. Hey, bottle caps. You know what I'm avoiding tonight, right?
What's that?
The unpacking of the kids' car.
Oh yeah, the college kids home. So we're trying to stay away from the house up there, so we don't have to help unpack any cars.
Yeah. There are 2 kids and a boyfriend here. They can unpack.
Miss Lee, word to your mothers. Woman, what decade were you raised in?
Look, she even got the cool shades on. Her little emoji guy.
Oh, the good old days.
They have a puppy at the Derby Market. We saw a puppy at the Derby Market.
Yeah.
A very lovey-dovey puppy. No, Pete, not sleeping in the shop. Just giving it a couple hours.
No, it's too cold in Kentucky to be doing that tonight.
Yeah.
It's almost too cold down here to have a daggone short sleeve shirt on, but
You had to be inappropriate.
yeah,
Mhm.
It's just part of it. What do you do? I mean, it's just. Bottle caps is not right.
My car needs to go in the shop. You can pull it down here and sleep in it. You need to fix that squeaky belt. Did you hear that
Yeah,
sucker
I
when I
got
came
pulled.
home?
Put a belt on it.
And now my turn signals don't want to turn off on their own. What is up with that?
GM product.
I need you to fix that too.
I think it'd be cheaper just to buy you a new car.
We just bought this car. It's not even a year to us.
Yeah, but it's convertible.
No, we're not getting rid of my convertible yet. I'm not ready to be elite. We talked about this.
I mean, we just buy you a new truck and then I'll drive you around. You ride
Miss
in the back.
Elite, he wants me to buy a vehicle like yours. Because we rode around in it on Saturday.
No, I was thinking about buying a new Silverado, and for the convertible part, I'll just put you a lawn chair in the back. You ride in the back, and I can do everything I need to do up front. You can feel the wind whipping through your hair. Not that I have any.
You want me to ride in a lawn chair?
What the feel of the convertible?
It's not the same.
I'm trying.
Miss Elite. No tornado. Don't you be brewing that stuff up there and sending it my way.
Yeah, I would bottle caps. I've tried that 2 or 3 times. It
We
don't
can
last
blame
very
them
long.
for our weather now. We have somebody to blame. Because our storms kind of come from that way.
Me and Mr. Elite's been talking about this for like a month and a half, something like that. I don't watch weather anymore. I just talk to Brandon and he tells me what it's doing there today, and I know what to expect tomorrow. So it's,
Look, Barry said, I want to say that the fire pit you made for the Cubs, that was nice. You did that for them. Enjoyed the video. Have you made any more? Oh, the American flag for the Boy Scout. Is that the one you're talking about?
no, the fire barrel thing I made for Mike and them.
Yeah, for the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, so they could
Yeah,
retire the American flag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was just a friend helping a friend there, Barry.
We haven't been asked.
He
to
was
do
a scout
any more.
leader and everything, so it turned out pretty good. They loved it, and they're going to use it a bunch apparently. So
I'm gonna try to get over when they do their next ceremony and videotape. If I can get permission from parents.
yeah, I know, Pete. It's just about easier to put a whole new stern column in. Close. What?
This damn car.
It's a Pontiac. What do you expect?
Be jazzing on my car. Just fix it.
Hey, I'm not going to complain about them whatsoever. I mean, they're pretty notorious for getting over 300,000 miles.
So the elites gave us a very VIP treatment. They toted us around in their Cuban drug lord car
That's crazy.
with no sidestep things because they're tall, and my little short leg self had to like jump up in it. It was quite funny.
But it's cool she found those extra pockets where they used to store stuff. I don't know what they used to store in there or anything. In the back there. That's pretty awesome.
The Cuban drugs, I guess.
Well, I wasn't going to put that on here, but I mean, it's had so much extra storage. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Murdered out.
My girls were Girl Scouts, bottle caps. We had girls, so you know.
Yeah. We'll put a little enclosed window back here, Kurt, so she can.
I've never been on that side of the glass. How is it?
Sucks. It's what they call shitty day.
Oh, shitty day. I did kind of feel like it was the VIP treatment, you know, riding around in there blacked out.
Look, Frank said, "Yep, got some nice mud tires on that old Yukon too." Hey, I ain't gonna lie, she rides around all jacked up. That's for sure.
She feels all murdery when she's driving it. No, we did talk about like eventually when I'm ready to quit fleeing in the convertible, maybe we'll get something like that. But I'm still having fun in the convertible. I just need a few little things tweaked.
She'll get it squared away. It'll be all good.
And when the sun's shining, I do drop the top every day.
Yeah.
The guys at work crack up at me about my convertible.
About
But you know, when we have
Transformer.
trainings and we have to drive across, you know, the place we work at that I can't talk about, they all want to ride with me because they're all like, "Are we going to drop the top?" I'm like, "Get in, little kids." They're all older than me. I'm the youngest one there. Did you know that? All these old guys piling in, wanting to drop the top, crack me up.
I ain't never had one before. They don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm. This week yells made some more money on the way home and pick up dinner. She yells that too. Yeah, Shortridge. We hope she don't have no body bag. She got enough room for a body bag back there, though.
DC, she got that 4x4 because one time Brandon was out goofing off in the middle of a field. He thought she couldn't find him. Yeah, she proved his ass wrong pretty quick. Get to work.
So bottle caps, we are over a year now, no cigarettes on our vapes. And we are both down to
Pushing a year and a half.
Yep. We are both to 3 milligrams of nicotine, which is the lowest that you can go unless you mix yourself. It's the lowest you can buy. And we're doing fantastic. So I don't even care for the smell of cigarette smoke anymore. He still likes it. I do not.
I like a unlit cigarette. Let's get that straight. I don't like the smell of a cigarette. I don't like the smell of a burning cigarette. I don't know if that makes sense or not to anybody, but I was raised up on a farm, cutting tobacco and stuff like that, and that stuff. It smells like being in an old tobacco barn, housing tobacco. You still get that aroma and that smell. Kind of takes you back. I mean,
kind of makes me gag.
It's a sweet smell. It's different than.
Oh, Jason. He has an inappropriate T-shirt from that town.
Lord, don't post a picture of that one.
You can't go there. I'm not buying that shirt for you. I am not. I will not go in public. Look, I gotta get the last bit of fruit smoothie.
At bottle caps, back on that vape thing. I mean, you got to find what works for you. There's not anybody that can tell you what you need or anything. Find the right system that works for you. It's
just don't give up.
Keep trying different things. It's like women. I had to keep trying different stuff until I found the perfect one.
You're so full of crap tonight. I think you might have some fudge on you.
I'm so full of fudge tonight. It's crazy. Yeah, Shortridge, it blowed up in my face.
My steps in.
6,800. Wood chipper and an excavator.
Miss Elite, you know I'm a fan of the wood chipper. Larry Wade had a video. Oh, Big Mama impressed me. Running the wood chipper. Just last week.
Really? Kirk?
There is.
Mount Vernon?
Yeah. Haven't you heard of that? Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I always wondered why old Tim made his moonshine, Climax moonshine.
Bottle caps, it depends on your
somewhere down there.
It depends on the mod that you get. So I was at 2.5 packs a day, Marble Red Special Blends when I quit. And took me about a week. I started vaping. I started on a pen. Don't bother. It's for me, it was like trying to get my nicotine through a straw and it just gave me a headache. When I got
spend the money and get a big one.
Get a big one. When I got this one, I used a 6 milligram. is what I started at. On the vape pen, I had to use a 12 milligram to get enough. So if that gives you an idea.
The reason I say you use a big one is if you're going to spend the money to buy one of these, which is probably about $100, you're going to make sure you get your money's worth.
Right.
Even if you're going to go back to smoking later, you're probably going to think about it.
And I went in
I've got money invested. I'm not going to get away from this. I'm going to get my use out of it. So that's what helped me keep.
I went in with the mentality of I was going to cut back on cigarettes, and I ended up quitting within a week because they tasted bad after I went on the vape. The big ones give you more smoke satisfaction and more of the throat hit like a cigarette for me. So, but it's about finding the right juice that works for you. That's the key.
John's back. Couldn't find the keys.
Miss Elite. It is almost adult swim time.
It's good enough. Who gives a crap?
We're not monetized. It don't matter. Have a great evening, bottle caps. Hope that it helped, and good luck if you try. You can do it. We never thought we would.
Miss Lee's going to check out Climax, and then she's going to go to Uranus over there. And there's all kind of places in Missouri she's going to try out. That is, it amazes me what Mr. Elite is missing.
Right, DC. That's the moral of the story. Thanks, Frank. Frank said he's got to go.
All right, Frank. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Thanks so much for the hat and everything.
It's because you're being inappropriate.
I am. It happens. And
he is being inappropriate.
Miss Elite's not keeping us squared away.
She's going to have to bring out her wrench and whack you on the head with it tonight. So what's the plan for this week? What we got going on this week? Anything you can talk about, or is everything top secret?
I don't know.
You got to go check out a business because we got a business wanting to sign.
Yeah, I'm going to go check that out sometime. Not sure when we're going to get to do that.
See, Miss Elite officially declared it adult swim time. You're good.
It's, I don't know. I guess we can break the news. We're going to Derby, Indiana tomorrow.
Yep, we are. We have an unexpected trip.
Unexpected trip.
Because Lord knows we don't need to stay at home for any reason, which is why someone.
Nah, we just need to drive more.
Why someone was doing floors, because when he said, "Hey, do you want to go to Derby, Indiana tomorrow for an event?" I said,
"We just want to run in the house and ask something. You want to make sure you do a little work to prepare."
I said, "You realize that I work a full-time job and that the house doesn't clean itself. So the option is you're either going to have to hire me a housekeeper, or you're going to have to pick up the slack here, sir." So somebody did floors because he wants to go to Derby, Indiana tomorrow.
Miss Elite, it was.
Oh, Pete, we have to plan out. We have to plan out a game plan, even though it all falls apart. We still have to plan it out, or just that things don't get done.
Miss Elite, you want to go the other way because Climax is closer than the other one. So it.
Just
I'm just saying those towns are a long ways away. It's difficult to get there.
It depends on where you live.
Well, I mean, when we stop and pick them up in the Chinook, it's going to take a little longer to get to one than it is the other.
Oh, okay.
She thought I was there yesterday, so.
Oh, Louisiana Dirt's going to keep you busy. 3 signs for you. DC. Sorry. Inappropriate. So we can't.
Look, y'all got Pete frustrated. He had to retract his message.
So are we going to video in public at our event tomorrow?
I don't know. It's
Do we know much about this event?
no.
Oh, okay. We're just going.
We're just swinging it.
All right.
And no, we're not going to Climax, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
It is funny, DC. So then what else is going on this week?
Mother's Day, Sunday.
Yeah, besides that.
But yeah, we're going over to see Mr. Dirt Perfect himself. Hopefully we get to see him tomorrow. It's going to be a busy time tomorrow. We're going to Derby, Indiana. They're having a little I don't exactly know what it is, to be honest. It's a little gun raffle slash they're doing some stuff for the town, fundraiser.
Was we invited by the mayor?
See, y'all call him the mayor, but there's a lot of people that call him the mayor, but I feel like it to be the Godfather.
The Godfather?
Because everybody in Derby kind of asks permission.
Kirk, that's a no-go.
So
Nobody wants that infection. No. Moving on. Just saying.
Next comments.
Congratulations, Barry. 23 years. You think you'll make it that long?
Yep.
We just had 13 years. You know what's at the end of this month? We'll have been together 18 years.
She called me. I called her in St. Louis. She called me now. So that, but yeah, we'll be over hanging out tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow brings. There may be some videos involved. I don't know who's going to show up, who's not going to show up,
Maybe
what we're going to get
Miss
into.
S.O.T might video some.
You might get some behind the scenes. Yeah. So if you guys haven't, go over and subscribe to Miss S.O.T Metalworks and
Watch the
get your
shenanigans
behind the scenes stuff. You never know what she's taking. It's crazy.
on my crapola phone. Somebody got a new phone today. A new to you phone.
I got a new used phone.
There you go. That's right, Pete. Unless I kill him, because I have good life insurance on him. Just saying.
I knew I should have that life insurance policy on me. Yeah. Bad part is we're right next to the river.
What other wife in this world do you know lets you plan your anniversary trip?
Anniversary. How much have you drank tonight?
I had a fruit smoothie, and I'm going to drink some Smart Water right here. But lets you plan your anniversary trip to go have a play date with your buddy. Who is the best wife ever?
You, because we went to Uranus.
Not to my age.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Mike is the grand poobah of Derby. I don't know, Miss Lee. I feel like he's the Godfather of Derby because, it's like you go down, you see him, it's like, the Godfather holds the ring out there and you kiss it. And it's like, yeah, you can do that here. I feel like he gives you the nod and you're like, okay.
So, Pete, I'm not much of a drinker, but when I am, I am. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it really does.
Kind of like Mr. Elite last weekend. She'll have a taste of Kentucky.
A whole lot of taste of Kentucky. A whole lot more than Mr. Elite can hang with. Yeah.
Yeah. She.
Yes, I've been using it, Miss Elite, all week long for my morning fruit smoothie. I've been taking it every day to work, which they get a kick out of. It works just perfect. I use 2 cups for my smoothie. I use my Yeti, this one right here, because that's about the right size, and I use that jug cup for my smoothie every morning. I like it. It fits in my cup holder, and it's light. It's not heavy like this Yeti.
Yeah. The jugs in Missouri are down in Joplin are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jugs. Liquor store.
Yeah.
Did
It's
I say
a
that wrong?
microbrewery.
They had all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah. So when we take our trip at the end of the month, who gets to have the adult beverages?
At the end of the month. What are you talking about?
Pete, I need to go with you. Or I just need to hijack your truck. One or the other. Mr. Elite can't handle the Kentucky. Has he tried any more? Probably not yet.
Probably not.
He's probably still recouping.
Probably out on that shit. We took the elites several Taste of Kentucky, Four Roses, Woodford.
I bought them one of everything made in Kentucky.
Yeah.
The big names.
Yeah, some of the bigger names. I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember what all was in there. Was Elijah Craig in there? No, I don't think it was in
I don't
there.
know. I'll tell you, it's funny. Pete mentions Jack Daniels because we live in Kentucky, which is bourbon state.
Everything's bourbon.
Everything's bourbon. We have bourbon crawls and walks and everything you can imagine around here. But I'm a Jack fan. I don't know. I like bourbon from time to time, but my druthers, I'm a Jack girl.
So I told the elites, and not many people know this. So Jack Daniels is made in Tennessee, and in the county that Jack Daniels is made in,
Lynchburg.
Lynchburg, Tennessee. It's a dry county. You cannot sell Jack Daniels in that county. You cannot taste Jack Daniels in that county or anything. It's
so like here
I
when
think
you go
they may
to
have changed it to where you can taste it,
I don't know.
but I don't think they did. But
So here, when you go to visit one of the bourbon distilleries, they do a whole big tour and they have tasting. And so
they're like, here, taste this.
Yeah, so you go in and you can taste all of their stuff. And it's a big thing. And they do like bourbon tours. Well, they'll put you on a bus and they'll bus you around to all the distilleries and you can have all the tastes and stuff like that. When you do a tour of the Jack Daniels distillery, which we have yet to do, partly because you can't taste, they used to not do a tasting at the end of your tour.
DC, we don't have jugs here. If you want to check out jugs, you need to talk to Miss Elite.
Yeah. You can't drink it at the plant and buy it too. You can drink it at the plant and buy it too. So that's new.
Just at there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
when we looked at doing a tour one time, you could not.
Yep.
You could not because we didn't go simply because of that. I used to be a Jack and Coke girl, but over the last couple years, I am a gentleman Jack girl now because it's a lot smoother.
Yeah, and
now I don't know what I am because I can't drink sodas anymore because I take a migraine prevention med. It's a new one they've just put me on, and it makes all carbonated drinks taste like metal. It's the weirdest thing ever, but I have not been able to drink a carbonated drink. So maybe I'm just a straight Jack girl.
Straight Jack girl.
That could get interesting. Maybe I'm a Jack and Lemonade girl. I could probably do that.
Miss Elite.
What did she say? P, I would say you had a lot of money on your truck because it is not cheap.
All right, guys. I think you about to wrap it up.
We're gonna have to go help unpack.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to go help the college kid, but she's probably struggled long enough. It's just part of being a parent, I guess. It's terrible, but
look, you didn't have to move at home.
No, you took care of the majority of that. So.
Kind of like when I go to the grocery store. I go pick it all up, put it all in the cart, unload the cart to the car.
Kurt, I appreciate the good luck thing there. It's gonna be rough. Guys, we've had a blast tonight. We've had a blast hanging out. We ain't done a live stream in a while, and we apologize. We've been busy. It's been crazy around here. I've been trying to get caught up on signs and stuff.
Mr. Elite is still throwing out grass seed.
Still throwing
grass
seed.
Is he out there with his scissors trimming up?
Got a headlight on, just throwing that grass seed. You too. Holy cow, we've had a ball. So we're gonna cut her off here. Huh?
You're tired, aren't you?
Yes, I'm very tired. It's and we're gonna have a rough day tomorrow too, I'm afraid. It's I still haven't caught up from the trip. I'm still wore out.
Yeah, me too.
I thought today I was caught up. I got in bed early last night. Everything was good, but I'm telling you, my butt is whipped. But we want to thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Y'all have a fantastic, outstanding night. Hope y'all have a great Mother's Day. Hope everybody got everything you wanted for Mother's Day. And we're going to catch you guys later.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be a little more lively and have a little better things to talk about.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're more energized, ready to go. And I'll have a more appropriate shirt on next time, too, brother.
Let's hope.
You too, DC. Y'all have a great weekend.
Y'all have a
Short
good
Ridge, we'll
weekend.
see you. Pete, be safe, man. Catch y'all later.
Night.